It's the hardest thing that I think I've ever gone through in my life.
Fear along the fire lines.
A lot of folks had 5-10 minutes to get out with everything they had.
Families wonder if their homes have burned.
We don't know what we're going to go into. We don't know if it's going to be a black, just charred land.
An elderly couple is missing.
They were the nicest people you could have ever hoped to have met.
Our coverage of the East Troublesome Fire begins right now.
The sheer panic that comes with evacuating at a moment's notice has ceased, and now families have little to do but wait and dread the real possibility their homes and maybe even their loved ones are gone. Good evening, and thanks for watching Denver 7. I'm Ann Trujillo.
And I'm Shannon Ogden. The East Troublesome Fire has burned more than all of Colorado than one fire before it. There's only one bigger in the whole history of this state. 2 people tonight are feared dead. Hundreds of people living out of hotel rooms. Jason Grinauer and Lance Hernandez hearing very emotional stories from the front lines tonight. Stacey Donaldson tracking the changing weather conditions. Let's start with Liz Gilardi with where the fire stands right now. Liz?
Well, we just heard an update from Incident Command, and the East Troublesome Fire is only 5% contained. It's grown to more than 188,000 acres, and fire officials described the growth yesterday as substantial after 2 heavy fire days. And they also talked about the effort to fight this fire from the air, something that's been a problem over the past couple of days, but the smoke has cleared out, the wind has died down, so they are beginning to use planes and helicopters once again, and they're picking up water from nearby lakes instead of using fire retardant at this point. The fire has also been split into 2 areas, 2 zones that officials were talking about, the Grand Zone and the Thompson Zone, which is east of the Continental Divide. The sheriff says there is a misconception that the fire came ripping through and it's all done, but he says there is still a risk. He would not say whether or not people have died. He says that's still under investigation. He also said they're seeing a number of spot fires, and a house yesterday that might have been good might not be good today.
The top priority is saving lives. That's where all the resources go first, ahead of homes, ahead of property, getting people out safely. But the East Troublesome Fire moved quickly. We stand by our fellow Coloradans, right? We stand by our firefighters. We stand by those affected.
And Governor Jared Polis, he met with fire officials today and toured several areas in the state. The fire is moving at a slower pace, and as weather moves in this weekend, fire officials say they are not banking on the snow, but they hope it's helping. Reporting live, Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
I'm sure that will help. Thank you, Liz.